Bringing you the latest news from Bucks County, this is the Courier Times Update with Rachel Cannelli.
This Courier Times Update is brought to you by St. Mary Medical Center in Langhorne, PA. It's your health, expect more. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Rachel Cannelli reporting from the Courier Times newsroom with your news update on this Tuesday, April 16th. The top story all over our region today is the terrible bombing at the Boston Marathon. 2 explosions near the finish line just over 4 hours into the event killed 3 people, including an 8-year-old boy, and injured more than 140, some critically. No one has taken responsibility for the Patriot Day bombings. We have team coverage at BucksCountyCourierTimes.com. Our staff has been able to reach local Bucks County residents who were running in the race and describe the confusion and anxiousness after the horrific ordeal. Columnist Phil Gianfrancaro talked to 43-year-old Doylestown resident Kelly Cahill, who crossed the finish line moments before the bombs exploded. In fact, her husband had been standing waiting for her where the first bomb detonated just minutes before it went off. Luckily, Cahill and her family made it home safely. You can read their story on our website. Buckingham resident Valentina Klein tells reporter Amanda Cregan that if she finished the race just 50 minutes later, she might have been caught in the bomb blast at the finish line. She and her family and friends were supposed to fly back home to Bucks County, but they were afraid, so they drove instead. Courts reporter Lori Mason Schrader also talked to 28-year-old Eric Bowfinger of Langhorne, who coaches cross country at Cairn University. He ran in the event and says he was mad and upset once he heard about the bombings while riding on the subway. You can find those stories online. Other Bucks County residents, including cross-country running and track coaches, are also reacting to the tragedy.
Information's still coming out, but it's a tragedy what it is to see such a great event like that with talent from around the world coming and just be showcased, and just someone being selfish and just trying to disrupt that is terrible, absolutely terrible.
Todd and Stephanie have more on that story at BucksCountyCourierTimes.com. Sports writer Wayne Fish also tells us that the Bucks County Roadrunners Club reported that all of their members at Boston were unharmed. In other local news, carbon monoxide has killed 4 people at a home in Milford, where police found a car running in the garage. Authorities are trying to determine if the car was left running accidentally or intentionally. Police said they are not looking for a suspect and there is no danger to the public. They have not released the identities of the victims, but reporter Matt Coughlin tells us that 2 of the victims are Quakertown students. He will have the latest information on our website. For our Bucks County weather, it's milder today, but mostly cloudy with a high near 70. And you're going to want to keep your rain jacket handy this afternoon. There's a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms tonight with a low around 53. The clouds continue tomorrow with a high around 70. When we come back, our very own Marion Callahan will be joining us to talk about a centuries-old practice that could save you money. If you're looking for a creative deal, you're definitely going to want to check this one out.
Emergencies can be frightening, but now there's a whole new way to treat them. Fast. St. Mary's Emergency Department is designed to treat in minutes, not hours. Immediate assessment, smarter, faster flow, care that comes to you. Experts in heart, stroke, trauma, orthopedics, and pediatrics. The speed emergencies need. St. Mary Medical Center. It's your health. Expect more. Visit stmaryhealthcare.org.
Our Saving Bucks columnist and video reporter Marion Callahan is here in the newsroom with us to tell us about a New Hope man who has embraced bartering. Marion, thanks for being here. So tell us a little bit more about this guy.
Okay, well, his philosophy is why buy when you can trade. This Craig Forchetti, a New Hope man, has embraced the centuries-old philosophy of bartering. And his marketplace is Craigslist, a sometimes dangerous but lucrative avenue for trading. And he does what a growing number of barterers do, and he posts them online. Now, he's particularly proud of one exchange that he made. He ran across some landscape lights during a construction job. He did not need them. He was stepping over them. He wanted to get rid of them. So he decided to post them online in search of a massage chair that he was looking for. Within a few weeks, that trade was made. He got a $2,000 massage chair for landscape lights that he was ready to throw away. Wow. So that deal ended with a very happy handshake. And what we're finding is bartering may be centuries-old trade, but it is becoming trendy and it is saving bucks around the region.
Well, thanks again for stopping by, Marion. Let's take a look and see how he does it in this week's Saving Bucks.
I got cement statues for out my yard. I got a snow blower. I got a lot of different types of tools that I use for around here. In my gym downstairs, I built the gym up. I have musical instruments that I got, you know, through bartering on Craigslist as well. I need another tree, so I have a person that's willing to give me a $250 tree that I need for my yard for a pair of these boots that I have.
You know, he sometimes has something that he can't use, and I sometimes have something that I can't use. And he'll call me up and he says, well, I got a size 13 boot. And I fit in anything from 9 to 13, so, you know, I'll take that any day. And, you know, he'll get a small tree or a shrub or something like that for it, and I'll get a pair of boots out of it.
If you know of a good deal or a great way to save money, you can email Marion at mcallahan@phillyburbs.com. In high school sports, North Penn's baseball team edged Hatboro Horsham during a pitcher's duel on Monday. Sports writer Todd Thorpe talked to both teams' coaches after the game.
In the early part of the season here, as we're finding our way, if we can just, like I said, if we can just do the routine things and our pitchers can throw strikes, we're going to be in every game. So this is a point in the season where now we really have to step up and play, and this is a big week for everybody, I think. So to start it off with a win is good, and hopefully we can build on it because we know we still have a big week ahead after today.
I thought both guys were outstanding. Obviously, Bryce held us to about 4 hits or so, and that's what he is. His fastball changeup guy is going to throw any pitcher in count. We knew that coming in. I thought Ryan was just outstanding for us as well. You know, he really was able to throw fastball, curveball, any count, missed his changeup a little bit. So our pitching was right where we wanted it to be today.
You can see more of Todd's high school coverage at buckscountycouriertimes.com. We'll also have all the action and reaction today from Archbishop Wood's baseball game against Bonner Prendergast, and Council Rock North and South girls lacrosse teams face off in a rivalry game this afternoon. You can find updates on all of those stories on our website. Now here's a look at what we're working on in the newsroom. The state has released questions from the PSSA tests, and reporter Christian Meno will be giving you a sample. A Pennsbury committee is reconvening to develop revised redistricting recommendations as tensions flare between school board members and elementary school parents. Reporter Joan Hellier will have that story for you. And finally, the Grundy Library in Bristol is celebrating literacy by participating in World Book Night this month. Reporter Hema Duarte will have all the details. You can find all of those stories and, of course, updates on your latest local news at buckscountycouriertimes.com. I'm Rachel Kennelly. Thanks for watching and have a great day.